I would say that this is the realest thing that I'm going to post, but it seems that everything is the realest thing that I'm going to post. I'm very upfront. I am very honest. There is no sugarcoating it with me. I am straightforward. I am a straight shooter. There is no mystery. I mean, there are some mysteries because I just make my moves and then, you know, boom, it just happens. But as far as me feeling what I feel, there's no hiding it. You will be able to tell. So, here we are. Okay. What I wanted to say. I had a post today. I didn't want to type what I wanted to say because then it would have been like an entire book. And y'all would have been like, well, you could have just made a video for all that. I ain't reading all that. So here we are with the video. The question that I asked was, do you think that little girls should have dolls that look like themselves? Like, that look like them? Here's the thing. Like, about me, how do I feel about... I think I want to just put everything out on the table about how I feel about when it comes to race, when it comes to self-acceptance, and acceptance of others. A little bit about me. When I was a child, I loved everything African art. I love to see, I always asked my mom for like little African figures. I didn't want the dolls. I wanted the, how do you call them? I don't even know what, like the clay figures and all of that. Like, I wanted the real stuff. I wanted the stuff you decorated your house with. That in African, like every time I asked for it, I wanted it with the African, and I mean dark skin like me. I wanted the pictures and everything. True story. This is me at like 5 and 6 years old. Mind you, my mom never had a racial discussion or anything like that with me. She never had told me any other race was bad. She did not raise us like that. She didn't raise us to hate anybody based upon color. She taught us to basically give people a rope to hang themselves. So everybody that you meet should have a clean slate. Let them dirty it up, and then you cut them off as they keep doing silly shit. So she did, however, by majority black dolls for us. I do think personally that little girls should have should see something that looks like them, and I'm about to tell you why. So, despite the fact that I loved myself, I grew up to learn that there are people in society who didn't like me as much as I liked myself, or loved me as much as I love myself, and that is both black and white. I had a light-skinned girl tell me, oh, you're pretty for a dark-skinned girl. I've had, I've been passed over and not given opportunities based upon my skin color. I have been told little petty-ass, passive-aggressive remarks, due to my natural hair, my skin tone, and being raised in the South. There's a light skin versus dark skin issue. That's not play about it. Like, it is still, even now in 2017, although I feel like society is getting better. The more that we bring these issues out and that we talk about it, it gets better, because everybody learns to respect boundaries. Everybody learns what sets people off. And no, you cannot please everybody, but you can respect everybody. You don't have to bow down to people or cater to everything that makes them sensitive, but mutual respect should be there. I can remember like around the middle school era of my life that as I saw this and I started to see, like, my mom pushed us to go to mostly white schools, and the more I saw certain things that kind of shattered what I thought, you know, in my mind about myself and how I felt, I wanted to conform. So I used to sneak and I used to buy bleach cream. Like, I used to try to bleach my skin to be lighter. And then once my parents found out, they had a fit. They had a talk with me. They asked me why. And I said that because I would be accepted more if I were lighter. That even just the thought of that now as an adult pisses me off, because that's like some bullshit. Like, for real. Because this should not even be an issue with anybody. White, black, but Hispanic, whatever. But the reality is, this is a reality for most minorities, and a lot of people do not want to hear these hear what we feel, or what we have been through, or what you know, what has been going on. Because of course, when you're the kid that's bullying the other kids, you don't see a problem with your issue, especially if mommy and daddy is not telling you that that's wrong. But our mommy and daddies have been telling us, you know, for years, oh, play nice, be fair, get along with others, respect everybody, ignore it, it'll go away. And I don't think that that's fair, you know, because eventually the bully needs to be dealt with. The person that is doing those things need to change in some ways, you know. So yeah, I think that it is very important for women, children of all colors, of all races, to see someone that looks like them. And this even goes, you can extend this to the plus size and the thin girls, because there's a lot of, they call it body shaming now. So that's the new term, body shaming. But people talk about skinny people just as well as they talk about plus size, you know. And I just think that people, when people aren't comfortable with themselves and they see no value in themselves and in their world, they want to project that anger and that hatred. And when they think that they're not shit, they want to treat other people like they're not shit as well, because they think that it's going to give them some kind of mental esteem boost. But it's not going to do anything for you but make somebody put their hands on you. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. But yeah, I think that the more that we, you know, talk about these issues and get these issues out there, the better we can deal with it, the more we can change the world. And personally, I have to leave a daughter here on this earth one day. So, of course, I'm going to speak up and I'm going to say whatever I have to say to make the world better for her, her friends, people who look like her, people who don't look like her. I will speak up and say it, you know. I won't be ugly about it, but that's the truth. So, yeah, this video was 8 minutes. See, told you, it's going to be a whole book. But, yeah, that's just my reality and, well, my take on it. So, feel free to comment below. Let me know how you feel about the topic. Do you think that little girls should have figures or images that look, and people that look like them? Have a great day.